Absolutely. What's up, Jason? How you doing, brother?
Hey, what's going on? What's up, Portland Psychedelic Society YouTube channel? As you know, I am the guy who's running that. Jason, you've seen me on some other live streams. I'm here with Oi's son, who is putting together the Detroit Psychedelic Conference that was originally being assembled by Kalindi Iyi, and now he and some others are organizing that. So I'm on the thing with him doing this live stream here. I'm still trying to get it pulled up on YouTube. We're doing it through a secondary program so that we could be live streamed on multiple locations at once. So this is being displayed not only on the Portland YouTube channel. Oi, do you want to go ahead and check in where you're signed in?
Oh yeah, I'm good. We're broadcasting live and direct. Incognito says hello, whoever that is. What's up, Incognito? And yeah, so if y'all are here and y'all are watching right now, please just leave us a comment about like what city and state or what country you're representing, what zodiac sign. I'm a Taurus, you know, and I'm in Atlanta, Georgia, and we're just looking forward to everybody that's going to be coming out to Detroit in about 14 days to really find out like about the topic that we're talking about today, like how do you free your mind? And one of the things is you go to places where there people who think freely. That's in my opinion. Jason, what you think?
Yeah, to free my mind.
Yeah, like you don't want to hang around people who don't want Bitcoin. You know, their minds are in jail. You know what I mean? We want to be hanging around people whose minds are free. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, to me that reminds me of an Alan Watts kind of talk, and I don't know who he was quoting when he said it, but to let the river reflect the birds flying over it, but not to hold on to any of that. And so that's how I free my mind. It's like I'm able to deal with the non-Bitcoin lovers and people of all kinds because I can just see them on their own direction and see us all moving in our own directions. And I can see how we're clashing because we're all moving in our own best interests. And I just kind of have been, you know, I'm not perfect at it, but I try to remain in that mindset of just like allow myself to observe, but not to hold on to. And that is how I free my mind because it allows me to consistently not be having my mind in a prison or unless that is, you know, to some maybe considered a prison. I don't know.
Yeah. So you've done a lot of work with Portland Psychedelic, right? I know.
Yes.
Whoa, the good stuff. The good stuff. What do you think? Oh my, is that candy Hindu Kush?
There it is. Yep, that's my one. That's my favorite strain, Hindu Kush and Purple Hindu Kush. That's a mind freer.
So do you know that the Cannabis Fairy, have you met the Cannabis Fairy yet?
I have not, but I have that in my notes about the Detroit Psychedelic Conference. So please tell me about the Cannabis Fairy.
Man, Cannabis Fairy, she's originally from Oakland. She's an educator. As a matter of fact, if that's the case, I might as well just go over here to speakers and we have a nice beat on there too.
Yeah, that one gets me every time.
Yes, sir. So we're gonna go over the speakers. This is one of our speakers is the Cannabis Fairy, man. She's in Atlanta, and guess what she does? She sometimes goes on Instagram and leaves secret packages around the city of Atlanta and gives you a clue on how to go find Kush. Some good stuff. What if you were following her on Instagram, you in Atlanta, and she was like, I got this Hindu Kush, and the clue is da-da-da-da-da-da. And she has them like around 3 different locations in Atlanta, and it's just like amazing. So yeah, the Cannabis Fairy, she's an entheogenic plant minister who works with the community to advocate for open and equal access, freedom for those affected by the war on healing properties. Jay knows that cannabis, psilocybin, and other entheogenic plants have healing properties that can save our communities and rehabilitate them from depression, anxiety, cancer, thousands of other illnesses that plague us today. I'm not even gonna let y'all, y'all gotta come over here and read about all these amazing speakers that we're gonna be having in just 14 days away. And then tomorrow as well, Jay, aren't we coming over here to like bring it on home? Like aren't we coming here tomorrow at 6:30?
6:30 Eastern and 3:30 Pacific time, which is where Portland is. So yeah, line that up on your calendars. Can we get that scheduled? Does Yardbird do that where it'll like show people ahead of time? I'm not sure.
Did you just call StreamYard Yardbird?
Yardbird, I did, because I'm looking at that duck. That's why.
So
Yardbird.
so yes, we can set it up to schedule ahead of time, and I would definitely make that link for those who are just watching. I just introduced Jay to this like 5 minutes ago before we started, and like voila, we're, you know what I'm saying? So we're very happy that y'all are test driving it with us. Big shouts out to the Bronx, New York. Big shouts out to Team Cancer in North Carolina.
Back up.
Big shouts out to Gar. Oh, Jason, I know everybody wants to know what's your zodiac sign.
Virgo.
Team Virgo?
Team Virgo. Sagittarius rising. Hold on. My girlfriend, I'm trying to get her over here. She can tell you my whole chart. We're at Portland Psychedelic, and he's on, kind of has an astrology channel that we're linked up to, and everybody is putting in double Gemini, yada, yada. Do you want to say something about me?
About you?
Yeah. Because you read my chart.
Yeah.
I don't know anything other than I'm a Virgo. These people might care.
You're a Virgo with an Aquarius moon and a Sagittarius rising. That's all I can remember. You have a Leo Venus, so that's the most exciting part.
Ooh.
See?
Jason,
I don't know what that means to you.
she kind of told on herself. So a person who has Leo, Venus and Leo, they only want to date the person in charge. They want the prom queen. They want the homecoming queen. They want a woman who's large and in charge, right? So you're in charge. What's going on, queen? How you feeling?
Good.
Yeah. So she likes a boss. So you know what I'm saying, Jay. She likes dating bosses, and you like dating people who honor bosses, and like, you know, that right there. So you might want to, but Jason, you need to find out where her Venus is at immediately.
Where's your Venus?
Aries.
Oh my goodness.
It's good, right? It's a good match.
Pornographic. That's all I'm gonna say. You guys are pornographic on the low. Okay. We're good. We're good.
Alrighty. Let's get back to the psychedelic conference right now. But that's just a little background about who's on here for your channel. That was pretty fun. So yeah, tomorrow we're gonna reconvene on here at some point, and we're gonna do a full breakdown. I want to hear about all of these speakers. I want to hear about how there's going to be 4 rooms at a time where people are speaking, and kind of a breakdown on what that's going to look like. I want to hear more about what the Cannabis Fairy has to offer at the conference. If, you know, not to say party favors, but, you know, is she going to be doing any Easter eggs and, you know, hiding stuff around and taking pictures, you know, around the conference? I want to know expected attendance. I want to know all that stuff. So I'm going to have 2 more people on with me hopefully tomorrow, and that will be my podcast team, Josie Wallace and Delara, and they will be way better. They might even be drawing up questions for you and stuff. So I'm playing it real cool, just seeing what they want to offer, and I told them, hey, we're part of his channel too, so let's see. I don't know, you know, we'll just have some questions to keep things flowing. But I said that these people have no trouble with the words, so we might not have to. In our community, we have these meetings, and it's like pulling teeth getting people to talk. So
now we just had a question here. We might want to go ahead and address this now. Somebody says, yes, are we partaking of medicine at the conference? We would like to say that Michigan is a cannabis-friendly state. So if you're going to have cannabis, that is fine. But we're going to be in this really cool church, and you can't smoke in the church. And that's really what I'm saying. Do not smoke in the church, okay? And we also, like, we have vending for food and things like that, but like, no, we're not going to be selling no salvia. No, you won't be able to come get 5 grams of mushrooms. No, you won't. No, this is a conference. Now, if you have some medicine and you want to partake in the medicine at your Airbnb or at your hotel, or you network with some people of like mind, who are we to say? Because there's going to be some genius folks around. Now, there is going to be a chocolate a chocolate mushroom sound bowl healing Saturday night that Aunt Unkaru is having. One of the speakers is having Saturday night, and he's got a big Airbnb. And he's got room for like 12 people, but now it's 11 because I've got one of the spots already. And so I've never done chocolate mushroom penis envy with sound bowls where I can just sit back and relax. So I just want to let everyone know where I'll be at Saturday night when I'm telling you all at 10 o'clock that it's over. Don't try to follow me because I have another destination to go to. I'm going to sit down and fully be engulfed by the chocolate and the bowls. Now, sure, somebody may have some Cambo. I won't have any. Sure, I'm sure there could be some mycology talked about. There could be some, it's the network. So, but nah, we won't be having any selling of anything or stuff like that. So if you have party favors, but I would advise if you really want to get the most out of this, like don't like try to take 2.5 grams or 3 grams and then come to the conference. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't want to babysit anyone. You know, like if you want to come in on a 0.5 gram or a microdose, join my team, baby. You know what I mean? But don't come in wasted, man. This is for Baba Kalinde. This is something that he kicked the door open. He was always honorable. Whenever I met him, I'm sure the same Jason would say it. Everybody who ever met him knows his honor and his integrity is beyond reproach, and we're going to keep it in that same vibe. So Baba Kalinde is going to be there. Like, this is his hometown. This is where he was born. This is where he transitioned to an ancestor. And so we're going to be honoring him there. We ain't going to be doing nothing crazy, but we're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to like bring our best. We're going to like I was talking to Larry early. There's 2 types of people I'm kind of advertised to. Those people who are coming and those people who are going to be sick as hell. They couldn't make it. Those people, I want them to be like, what? I want them to see Jason on the B-roll like, I can't believe this food is so good. You missed it. Did you just hear what Mudu said? Oh my God, Acacia's coming up next. I can't even stay. I got to go by. There's only 2 types of people. It's those who show up and it's those who are going to be absolutely sick with themselves that they did not come. Okay? We are COVID compliant. I don't even want to say that tomorrow. We are so COVID compliant. The church is vast. It's not little. Like you can just meander around. We have outside, we have sunlight, we have room for tents. You can lay in the grass, like all of that. We got sanitizers, masks, gloves, whatever you want. We're good to go, but we want you to bring really good energy. I fly a lot, Delta and American. All of the airports and airlines are flying people. So for those of you who want to report inside from the airlines, I've been to Detroit 5 times since March. I was in Dallas. I've been through Florida, North Carolina. Like all the airports are open. So type in the name of the church, go on Airbnb, grab your stuff, man. We welcome all of y'all to come out. Me and Jason having a really good time on the phone. When we see each other, it's gonna like go up 4 or 5 levels. If that's what you want to be a part of, I would get my plane ticket first, then I would get my Airbnb, then I would get my ticket to the conference. Because the plane tickets are gonna go up every day unless you go to Skip Lagged. If you're just carrying a carry-on bag, use Skip Lagged. That's the travel hint of the day from the Mycelium and the KI network.
How do you spell it?
SKI. Well, you know me. I'll just go over here. I think it's SK. Oh yeah, Skip Lagged. So Skip Lagged lets you like it kind of puts you on a. So where are you? So you're in Portland, right? So let's say somebody wants to come in from Portland.
Yep.
And they want to come.
I'm flying from Portland to Vegas.
And they want to. They're coming in on that Wednesday. And then we search flights for this one-way tickets. I would always search Skip Lag for one-ways. And so now I'm looking for Portland to Detroit. And so it's gonna come through Atlanta, stop in Detroit on the way to Nashville. So you just get off in Detroit. but don't check your bag. That's the thing with skip lag. If you check your bag's going to Nashville. So you get on with your carry-on, you get off in Detroit, 9:26 in the morning. You just don't tell them. Now, if you find something like this one, who is this? Spirit Airlines 157, you can check your bag, but you're going through Minneapolis, going through Atlanta, going through Fort Lauderdale, going to Detroit.
Like, that's 2.5 days of traveling. Right. Thank you. You could drive there sooner.
Right. So like me, I might take this Portland. I might get up too early. I get on the plane at 8:48. I get off that night. It's probably gonna. Oh, there's a big ass layover somewhere. Oh, there's a layover somewhere that's big as hell. Oh, it's a 4-hour flight to Atlanta. That's what it is. Then it's an 1.5 hour layover in Atlanta. Then you leave Atlanta, you'll be in Detroit by 7:30. So that's how you read skip lag. I really love this site. I like Southwest too, but Southwest is not. Skip lag and Southwest do not communicate with one another.
It's skip lagged, lagged.com. Skip, SKIP, lagged, lagged.
I'm dropping it in the chat right now. Oops.
Righteous. Awesome. Yeah, that's cool. So I'm going to fly, and then I've been hearing a lot of people looking for lodging. So right now, Airbnb is the best bet for that. And I just wanted to say there's going to be a lot happening. Like he says, it's a vast area. There's going to be too much for my one camera. I'm assembling and looking for volunteers, especially if you have your own equipment or people who have access to multimedia production equipment, maybe at your church or community somehow that you just have additional cameras you could lend. We're going to have a lot of speakers happening in different rooms that are happening simultaneously, and we are trying to assemble some gear for that. I reached out to a lot of places and so far have not had a lot of luck, so I do need a lot of help with that. So if you know of somebody, please put them in contact with us for video recording at this conference, or audio, or writing for your blog, or writing for your newspaper. Any press conferences, etc. Sorry, press contacts, etc. Get in touch with us.
Also, bloggers, if you want to write about this, please contact Jason ASAP. If you got a pen and you want to write an article, we have tons of content for you. I'm open for interviews. You can get me on the phone. We can just record the conversation. You can go back and transcribe it. I'm going to drive your content straight to the top. I can talk about astrology. My topic, I think, is going to be like astrology and entheogens, or set and setting. Today I had a big one. I'm thinking about doing ego death is bullshit. I'm really thinking about that, because as an astrologer and as a human design practitioner, a lot of the things that we are going off of that Terence McKenna said, I understand what he meant, but as a person who's tried toad medicine and I'm an astrologer, like, it's not ego death, it's actually mind death. Your mind needs to die. Your ego's fine. So I'm going to be going in on that Saturday, Friday or Saturday, or both days or whatever, because I'll talk about that forever. It's not your ego that's the problem. It's your mind with all the dumb stuff and the fear doesn't affect your ego. Fear affects your mind. So, what'd you say, Jay?
Anxiety loops. I'm worried. Now I'm worried that I'm worried. Is this worrying a problem for me? I'm getting worried about.
You know what this is? Mental masturbation. Don't sign up for that class. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no because there's no ejaculation, there's no release, there's no climax to mental masturbation. There's no climax at all for mental masturbation. And like, we came into this thing so we can. I want to follow my ego. I want my mind to be clear, my ego to be strong, and I want to embrace it, because that's what Kalinde was. Kalinde was like, yo, I'm fearlessly going into this thing. I said I'm going to do something, and I'm going to do it. That's that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was like, I said I'm going to do 40 grams. I'm at an ounce now. Just imagine, for 1 second, you've already eaten 28 grams, and you still look down, and there's still 12 grams left. Now, if you've never tried this, Just put 7 grams. Just put 7 grams on the scale. Just put 7 grams on the scale, eat 3.5, and look down and see how much is left. This is the person we're honoring. You know what I'm saying? Just imagine that. I was just like, bruh, I've done 14, but I had them in the I put them in the blender. I was like, I'm not eating all that. What are you talking about? No
I'll share, the time I did mushrooms, the first time I did mushrooms, I wanted to do the 5 grams. I was strongly influenced for it by Dennis McKenna. And like you said, I call it what you will. I just wanted to, see what was going on with that. And when I looked at the 5 grams and I knew where I was at, never having taken a psychedelic before, I'm going to end up eating 2 of these and then saying they taste so gnarly, that's enough, this is enough for me, time to check out, go lay down, wait for this to wear off. And I did the same as you. I put them in my coffee grinder and I just put them all into one little cup and then just, put a little citrus on there to get those enzymes moving in the right direction, the breakdown process started, and then I let that sit for about 10 minutes and I just shot it like a double shot of whiskey. It was so gnarly, but I just did it and it was down. And then I could not imagine going back to the coffee grinder or chewing on anything after that. I was like so nervous about what was happening next. What have I just done? To sit down and do that takes a tremendous amount of courage. And I can't even begin to get to those doors yet. And that is why I have such a tremendous respect for Kalindi when he was alive, and want to be there and make this trek to Detroit to honor his life and celebrate him becoming an ancestor.
Absolutely. And we want to join up with other people who are forward thinkers. This is going to be the conference of forward thinkers. We could have just named it that, because look at all the things that have happened in 2020, all of the crazy stuff that's going on. If you're going to get on a plane, come to Detroit to go to a psychedelic conference in the middle of all this stuff that's going on, you're a forward thinker. And I'm hugging you. I'm giving out hugs. I'm touching folks. Okay. So that's why I say we're COVID compliant, but we are healing advocates. We are healing advocates. We are, we just really want Kalinde to look down we want Kalinde to look around, because he'll be there. Also, the Plantier Stone will be there too. I don't know if you know about the Plantier Stone, Jason. Oh, that's going to be big. Oh, that's all right.
Well, let's get more into that one tomorrow. We're at 23 minutes on the test call. I would say that it was highly successful, though. We are live. We have a few people watching. Tomorrow, I think we should put, if we can, at least on YouTube, put something about the Detroit Psychedelic Conference in the title, just so our subscribers can see that. We do have about 8,000 subscribers. Ooh. So, alrighty. Well, we'll catch back up. Everybody who's watching this stream or ends up finding this video in the aftermath, we're going to be on tomorrow, July 24th at 3:30 Pacific, 6:30 Eastern, and we're going to lay out all the details and the ins and outs of this conference. And we want you to buy tickets to this conference, and wherever you are, get to this conference, because this is the real deal that is happening in just a few weeks. And for there could be no better cause than to honor the life of Kalindi Iyi and celebrate all these different forward-thinking voices on location at a holy church of no less. So,
and please share this video. Every little thing you can do to contribute helps this. So somebody didn't get to watch this video, so take this and post it on your Facebook page. Post it on your Instagram. If like you do video editing, take the best part of the story me and Jason just told and upload it in a little 2-minute section on Instagram. Man, we would love that. We would love that. That's what we really want, is for you all to just share this. Be mycelium. Be mycelium. Don't think about mycelium. So just every time you share this with someone, you are spreading like not just love and light, but healing. You're, you know what I'm saying, like you're on that path to Thank you, Queen, for sharing. As soon as somebody said, I said share, I saw somebody thing came up and said she shared it. So thank you so much. We really appreciate it. And I'm just crazy excited about tomorrow.
Me too. Okay, I can't wait to get into more because there's so much I have learned on the phone with you that I did not take notes on, and I love to have that recorded. And there's still so much, other people are asking me about. So I cannot wait to hear from you. Let's end this call and then go back live or offline for a couple minutes, if you would.
We'll see y'all tomorrow at 6:30. Peace.
PortlandPsychedelicSociety.org to get in contact with me.
That's it.